Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Welcome to clear and cold Winnipeg. Minus 7.9 right now, and it's warming up. It was colder a little while ago. Yeah, what can I say? Okay, well, what I can say is we are still in step number 10. And we got our little ammunition boxes painted up here yesterday. So that means that we can drop them down. Where do they have to go? You know what? I think I got this the wrong way around. I think it's supposed to go the other way. In fact, I know I do. Okay. Being very careful not to scratch it. All right. You know what? I think I had it right the first time. You know what? I was going by this drawing right here, and because it's not the full length. Okay, I had it right the first time. Okay, just let me move this up here because the area that we're going to be working in, I'd forgotten that what I was looking at was just half of it. It wasn't the complete deck here. Let's just slide this up here so you can see. And we have to put these ammo boxes in these holes right here. We will zoom in. Okay. Oh, I saw the walkers this morning. Yeah. I once again, I just sort of happened to be looking at the monitor, and I saw two people coming along. Now, they were walking pretty fast, and I thought, oh, that's not Don and Bridget. They're walking too fast. But then afterwards, when I saw they came, and Don put his foot on the curb of the flower bed and they turned around and walked back. Yeah, that must have been them. So, yeah. What was it? I think it was about 8 minutes after 7 this morning. So, yeah, about half an hour ago. Okay, what do we got going on here? Missy the dog will probably be by, all being well. At least that's the plan. Should stay there. Put this here. Oh, my power bank. I've had that power bank for a long time. I just never used it recently, but being as that I'm going to be going into the hospital, I want to have a way to charge my cell phone and my smartphone. Yeah, apparently they allow cell phones in the hospitals now. They got over that nonsense but you can't use your cell phone because their x-ray machine won't work if you use your cell phone, you know. I don't know, I never could figure that out. But, well, maybe there was something to it. I guess they may as well err on the side of safety when you're talking about people's lives, right? Okay, let's see what we're going to do here. I did get out on the Gold Wing yesterday, and it was cold, and it was gusty. You know, crosswinds. It seemed that no matter which direction I went, I was buffeted by crosswinds. So it wasn't dangerous or anything. It just you just couldn't sit there half asleep. And on that machine, you just about could. It's so smooth. It's so smooth. Yeah, you know, I know when you're looking at it, one of the viewers commented. He said it seems to be a lot rougher than your other bike. But the reason being is the other bike was going up and down too, but because everything was closer to you, you didn't notice it as much. Whereas this one, you've got quite a bit more out in front of you. Maybe I should aim the camera up a little bit more into the sky and get the pretty clouds and stuff like that. But no, what I'm trying to do is video the controls so that you can see the speedometer. You can see if I push a button and stuff like that. And there's still a lot of stuff I got to get used to. Stuff that the Rebel did not have. for instance, this bike has what's known as hill start assist. In other words, if you're on a slope like this, you're supposed to be able to activate the brake so that it won't roll back, so that it gives you 3 seconds to turn your accelerator at the throttle and get going, and then it instantly releases. Well, the first time I tried it, it didn't work, and I thought, I must be doing something wrong. So I came back and I checked the manual, and there was no way to turn it on and off. It seems like it's always on. But then yesterday I actually got it to work. I think I know the sequence that you have to go through to get it to work. Another thing is the automatic canceling turn signals. They don't work like the turn signals on your car. You know, like you want to turn left and you pull down on the turn signal, and then nothing will shut off until you've turned to the left, and then when your wheel goes back to the right, it sort of ratchets something there and turns it off. The motorcycle doesn't do that. It's got some sort of, I don't know if it works on the GPS or proximity sensors or whatever, that and most of the time it actually does work, but occasionally it doesn't, and I'm still trying to learn what am I doing wrong, or what situations will it not cancel itself. So you still have to be aware, otherwise you're going to be going down the road with your turn signal on, and we all know who was doing that real bad last year. Okay, enough about the bike. I'm liking the bike. Let's recompose here, and yeah, we'll put these on. They've got to go down, and I think once they're down, we're done with step 10. Yeah, we're done with step 10 because these pieces are joined together. Oh, you know what? Not really. It wants us to put a bunch of those little 20 millimeter guns down, and we're not going to put those down until near the very end, as we have said, because they are so extremely fragile. I think that I should be able to reach in almost anywhere where those guns go. I should be able to put them in place. The reason being is a gun like that is not going to be inside something where you can't get at it, because it's got to shoot out. Those things were for shooting aircraft. Well, it's got to be able to see all around. Well, if it can see all around, you should be able to see it, right? That's my thinking. Okay, enough chatter here. Oh, it's warming up. It's now it's only -7. Winnipeg, honestly, winter pig. Okay, let's get going here. Okay, I don't think it matters which way these ammo boxes go. In other words, if they went this way, or if we turn them 180 degrees and put them the other way. I'm not really noticing any, what you might call, latch or anything like that. Or the hinges are the same, at least so it appears. Once again, we are going to use the extra thin, and I'm just thinking now, there's pros and cons of doing it either one of these ways. I can either very carefully put the extra thin in the hole and hope I don't get it too heavy, and have it wick out onto the deck, which often happens. Or I can grab hold of it here and put the extra thin, see if I can get it. Oops. This is going to be frustrating for everybody. Okay. I can put the extra thin on the peg and then try and get it down. Now what will sometimes happen is you'll think you're in the right place, but you're not. And you're poking up and down and up and down. You're still getting it all over the deck. But let's try that. Now, I just noticed I got a fingerprint or something here. Okay, let's just carefully do this here now. Why am I not seeing it? moved it out of the field of view. How come I thought I had my camera all lined up here. Okay, let's try this again here. No, let's try not to drop it. I better apply it over the green cloth and not over the deck. Okay, now don't let go. Don't let go. Okay, you know what? I'm just realizing that what I should do is take my electric drill. Okay, now here is where it works best to put the extra thin in the hole first, because it softens the paint in the hole. Okay, let's take that back out. I think we got some in there. Why am I having trouble this time? There we go. Okay, I think the best way to do this is to put the glue in the hole first. There we go. I am moved in about as close as I can get with the lens I've got on. Yeah, this seems to be working better. I'm making a mess. This one's not going so good. There we go. And put on stronger glasses. Okay, we don't need this one anymore. There we go. Well, where's the other one? Oh, okay. By the time I get to the 10th one, I'll have it pretty much figured out, won't I? Okay, we don't need this one anymore. Missy the dog should be coming out pretty soon. Ooh. There. Now, I'll bet you know what I'm going to be doing for the last one, don't you? It'll be, let's put on the macro lens and have a nice close look. Oh! Okay, I'm going to have to fix that. Then we'll put on the macro lens and have a nice close look. Darn. Hello, Missy. You know, I was just noticing our snow here. It's almost at the place where I can almost get the bike in between Lorraine's car and the snow.
Almost.
Almost. Yeah, if the car was just a little bit more to the left, I could do it. Well, Missy. Well, you know, it might be a plan. You know, if you were to put the.
She's got 2 inches. That's not going to make a difference.
No, 2 inches won't make a difference. She'd have to put the her wheels up onto your driveway, and then I would be afraid that when she backed up, she might forget your car is there. So
it'll be gone next week.
Yeah, it'll be gone next week. So, Missy, you gonna come in and have a treat? Huh? You gonna come in and have a treat? Yeah, just let me get myself in here.
When's the surgery? Is it Thursday?
Thursday, yeah.
We could park one behind the other for a while.
Okay, here we are. Now let me get myself organized here. Hold on there, Missy dog.
Now, what time are you going out?
Today?
Yeah.
It probably won't be until it warms up this afternoon.
Okay, now she's going out at 11:30. I'll just ask her to I could ask her to park on the street, yeah.
Well, you know, I can, yeah, I don't want her to make
it's
a special
for 3
trip.
days.
If she's going out anyway, sure, when she brings it back in, if she could.
She'll be carrying the cat.
Oh, it's cat watering time,
and,
is it?
Janelle's dog, Boogie, is ill. So she has to drop the cat off and go down to his place and take the dogs in for a walk or whatever. It's complex. I'm not quite up to date on it all.
You have to have a schedule or a, what do you call it, for the animals?
Yeah.
An itinerary. Oh, yes, yes, I love you too.
Let's see, the surgery is Thursday, so you're only riding today, tomorrow, and the next day.
Yeah.
I'll park on the street and ask Rainey to park in the driveway. That'll do it. 72 hours. I'll find a way to live through it somehow.
Well, you know, I can also keep doing it the way I've been doing it the last 3 times, too.
That's okay. I'm accustomed to living under a monstrous disadvantage. Yeah, that's a big beast of a motorcycle, and it would be so much easier to go straight in and out without backing up,
Yeah.
up and back. And this whole up and down with the snow, it's not all that safe. I'm getting the look. I am getting the look. Dad, let's shake it.
Hey, Missy, come sit back. Goodbye. Here we go. There we go. All right.
Thanks, Ron.
We're off.
We'll clear your space here, come on.
Oh, thanks very much.
Welcome.
Bye, Missy. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Yeah, I was kind of feeling bad about asking Max to, suggesting they move the car. But on the other hand, that piece of gravel that the little car is parked on is actually my driveway. So, okay. Don't want problems with neighbors, so yeah, I'm not using that little patch, so may as well let them park on it. It makes it a lot easier for them. All right, now we were going to repaint this, weren't we? And I think I was about ready to mix this up, our number 50. And I'm just going to try and, you might say, dry brush it on that little spot here. Yeah, that was too bad. Okay, let's carry on here. Okay, as you can see, quite a bit of time has passed here. I guess it's about 3 or more hours ago since Missy the dog came by. Oh no, about 2.5 hours. Okay, now we got our thinned number 50 here. There's not very much left. Not very much left. I don't know if I even should try to stir that. Okay, I realize that I probably got my hands in your vision there, but we're sort of running out of time here. I was hoping to get out this afternoon. I'm guessing around 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Well, I do get a coffee visitor at 3:30. Like Max is coming back for coffee Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and today is Monday, so. All right, so this is more than dried. I think that when I ended up the last clip, I think I said something about putting on the macro lens so we could have a nice close look. So let's do that. Let's move right in this area here. The enlargements that you saw before were digitally enlarged. In other words, I took the video that I had taken and I blew it up. And I'm sure that a lot of you understood why it was a little bit not as sharp as when I used the macro lens. Yeah, but it was actually pretty good, wasn't it? Goes to show you what the camera is actually capable of. If you can take the small 4K image and blow it up like that, and it still looks not too bad. But I'm spoiled, what with having used the macro lens now for going on, I guess it must be about 10 years. Because I used it downstairs in my workshop quite a bit for pen turning. And I am very spoiled. Now, there are things that this will not do that you wish it would, but like there's no zooming or anything. Anyway, let's stick it on and just move right in here. Okay, I think that light area that we're looking at is actually the bare plastic. And what I'm using is the thinned number 50 here, and yes, it's gonna sort of fill up the the grooves, but when this dries, it will shrink wrap, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna, I'll just feather it out here if I can. Okay, we'll check that after it dries and see how it looks. But that is going to have to be tomorrow, folks, because I want to get out, and I gotta do the editing and what have you. So thanks for watching, everybody, and all being well, we're gonna see you tomorrow.